District Governor Mazen Al-Omran, District 2452. Protocol observed, fellow Rotarian participant in this district conference. I would like first to thank District Governor and the organizing committee who spared no efforts to make this conference happen despite the difficult time of COVID-19 pandemic. We sincerely appreciate your tremendous support and help. Thank you. And hopefully we will physically meet very soon and be in a better position once the pandemic comes to an end. To talk about economy, community and economic development, it is a very important subject that during this difficult time, all around the world are facing many challenges. First, the community is considered the third pillar of the economic system in addition to the market and the state. The market is an organization coordinating competition among people seeking profit by impersonal means of prices. And the state intervene in matters of resource allocation. In contrast, the community organizes collective actions based on mutual trust within a small group characterized by intensive interactions. The community role in conserving and improving common property resources is well known. In addition, its role in supporting market development by its power to reinforce trade contract among parties belonging to the community network is emphasized. This role is especially important in the early development stage. Community economic development encourages using local resources in a way that enhance economic opportunities while improving social conditions and increase opportunities for communities who are disadvantaged. As an aspect of localizing economics is a community-centered process that blends social and economic development to foster the economic, social, ecological, and cultural well-being of the community. Community economic development is an alternative to conventional economic development. Its central tenet is that problems facing communities, unemployment, poverty, job loss, environmental degradation, and loss of community control need to be addressed in a holistic and participatory way. The community economic development purpose is to revitalize communities, develop and rehabilitate affordable housing, promote sustainability, attract investment, build wealth, encourage entrepreneurship, and create jobs. It identifies, disseminate, and implement successful best practices for community action agencies and related organizations. Also, it provides strategies by which local development organizations initiate and generate their own solution to their community economic problem and build long-term community capacity and foster the integration of economic, social, and environmental objectives. Public programs may be used and corporate support attracted, but organizations representing the interest of the local community launch and direct the initiative. So where we are as Rotary organization and Rotary Foundation in this development economic world. Rotarians around the world are involved in economic development. Some of the ways they engage their communities are by building the capacity of entrepreneurs, community leaders, local organizations, and community networks to support economic development in the community. Second, developing opportunities for productive work. Third, reducing poverty in underserved communities. And fourth, supporting studies for career-minded professionals related to economic and community development so that they can further expand the work conducted by Rotary. There are many ways to carry out a project that will impact the economic development of our community, including first, initiating income generation activities to encourage greater self-sufficiency within the local economy. Second, increasing access to market or helping business owners market their goods. Third, alleviating poverty. We can also provide the scholarship for academic programs that help economic development professionals enhance their skills. As well, supply vocational training or entrepreneurial training. Help develop the leadership skills that community members need to work together for the improvement of the community. We understand that each service project is unique. Some are large in scale, some are small. Some use Rotary grants to help fund them, and other projects are funded by club or district. However, there is one thing all successful service projects have in common: a life cycle. This graphic shows the life cycle of a service project. As you can see, the key areas are planning, acquiring resources, project implementation, evaluation, and promotion. Determining our community needs and resources is an important starting point for any community project. Community assessment identifies the community's strengths and weaknesses and how Rotarians will be able to work with the community to meet its needs. It is vital to conduct a community assessment, often in conjunction with a cooperating organization, before starting the project. We remember to consider the historical, cultural, and social dynamics of the community with which we as Rotary organization wish to partner. In the planning and searching resources, we can go through different ways. First, it's advisable to form focus group of community stakeholders to identify their strengths and needs. Second, we should allow community members to identify the needs they perceive as most critical. We should host a community meeting to discuss identified strengths and challenges and have open discussion about how community members can help address local needs, and we collaborate with community members to identify long-term goals and anticipated project outcomes. To talk also with government and official administration to explore partnership and opportunities, and to identify existing organizations who may be project partners. And Rotary encourage us to look at local partners and to participate together in the planning, in the implementation, and in the execution of any community project. So it is advisable also to go to two ways for the implementation of the project. First, to form Rotarian Action Group. Rotarian Action Group leverage their expertise in their particular area of interest to support the clubs and district in their project. The Rotarian Action Group for microcredit, by example, and community development guides members in planning and funding the economic development activities. It too hosts microcredit conferences and help to advance the field of microcredit and community development worldwide. And for the microfinance, also it should be through a financial institution and not through direct implementation by club or district. The second way is the Rotary Community Corps. Rotary Community Corps is a team of non-Rotarians who are flexible partners of service for Rotary Club. Rotary Community Corps offer community solution for community issues and can offer key insight of the local community and economic market. And we advise that a good experience by both Rotary Action Group and Rotary Community Corps facilitate the implementation of a community economic development project. So, as I said before, the funding of any community development project, economic development project, could be through global grant or direct by clubs or district. For an overview about the eligibility of the global grant, any project, we have to look about the sustainability of the project, should be measurable goals, align with an area of focus as described by the Rotary Foundation, respond to real community needs, based on the assessment that I said before, and actively involve Rotarians and host community members. The Global Grant Scope for Economic and Community Development could be a scholarship supporting graduate level studies in different fields, community development as training related to community leadership, or vocational training, entrepreneurship, financial literacy, as well as small business, development of a small business, cooperative, social enterprise, or for microcredit, access to financial service, including microcredit saving insurance, and this must be in partnership with a microfinance institution, or for agriculture, development for subsistence and the small farmers. So it is, and now they give in the Rotary Foundation most importance for this kind of scope for economic and community development. Let us give you an overview about all, or give you some example what Rotary and Rotary Foundation around the world, district or clubs did during the past year. This is a small example. In Philippines, disease prevention and economic development, fighting the pandemic through nourishment and protection. In Thailand, project of economic development to teach the community how to grow kitchen vegetable in order to create income to support family. In India, project saving machine. In Costa Rica, economical development through permaculture. 1 hectare will become a permaculture farm providing food security to rural areas. In Nigeria, mentorship of youth. In Bangladesh, free fertilizer distribution among poor farmers. In Nepal, COVID-19 isolation material donation program. In Togo, training and financing in fish farming and related activities. In Egypt, Siwa salt land water assessment. And in Cyprus, peace building, economic development, and education. For your information, the development resources that we can look at it in Rotary, Community in Action, a guide to effective project, community assessment tools, introduction to vocational service, Rotarian Action Group for microfinance and community development. They are a good resources to plan and implement any community development project. Thank you.